Good morning, world. We're back with some more White Elephant, the glorious nation of Ayutthaya. In our last session, we expanded in pretty much every direction, except north. We went and slapped Khmer. We then went and slapped Arakan because they got involved and actually vassalized them. Forgetting that Pegu had also declared on them. Usually I would vassalize to drag myself to war with people. This was a mistake. It was a happy mistake though, because we got to eat a little bit of Pegu. We also swallowed our vassal in the south. I want to call it... I can't remember the name. But we swallowed them, swallowed the little nation that was here, while being completely unable to get over to Pasai, and we're now fabricating on Malacca, because we want to go nuts. We need to take over the Burma and Indochina region for the White Elephant achievement. Let's get to it. Now, I did a little sound check before I started, but if this is not audible or if there's problems, please let me know. I had to futz with my sound settings a lot yesterday because if you've watched my previous videos, if you watch the previous video to this one, you'll see or you'll hear there was a bit of a ringing when I talked. That seems to be down to Windows's level being above 50 for my microphone, causing it to ring, causing it to distort. Not much more to it than that. But hopefully this sounds a bit better. I must have turned it up because people were saying I were quiet. And hopefully I were not quiet now. But we'll see. Just make sure the stream is actually loading. There we go. Now that I stream on Mixer, I have to check two places. I mean, I could just believe Restreamio when they say, yeah, your stream is totally fine, it's sending to both. But there was an issue with Restreamio a week or so ago. So I'll just check on that myself. Great. Hey, thanks, Matty Fresh. That's good to know. Good to know. So the immediate plan is to go to war with Lanjiang and Colin Dai Viet. They have a lot of land to retake here, and there's also Champion land down there. I may just leave that for now and focus on the borderlands. We have a little bit of aggressive expansion from what we've been doing here. We've got quite a bit of aggressive expansion, but I think we can manage it. The vassal's name I was trying to remember was Ligor, which is like the crossbreed of lion and tiger, I guess. Funds are looking okay. There's no reason not to just jump in here, or is there? I feel like I am forgetting something here. Really feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, let's pay troops anyway. What I'd like to be able to do is to actually protect my trade here. Is to expand down into Malacca. That is my main concern, because Malacca is a much richer node than Siam. We can't claim Malacca. We can claim the rest of these, so let's get started. We lost one of our trading boats last time. Need to be careful of supply limit around here as well, because it's all horrible. Well, it's actually not all horrible land, but a lot of it is horrible land. Oh, we're a tributary of Ming. I keep forgetting. And that tribute keeps going up. I wonder if that's because we are getting bigger, or if it's because it just goes up over time. I don't know. I've never been a tributary state. Never had tributary states, in fact. So this is all new to me. Let's double check Lanzhang's army. Smaller than ours. But they were allied with Pegu. I have a claim on Pegu, but it's not really the claim that I want. Because, that's right, I said I wanted... Yes, I wanted to claim Martaban before I went to war. Because that'll let me walk all the way across. That's exactly what I said. Pasai wants to hire condottieri, huh? Couldn't really afford it anyway. I'm all for getting a bit of money from condottieri. I love hiring my units out for that. Yes, karma. A king holds no grudges, because we need to get that karma up, because we're going to be starting more wars. Let's also unlock these techs before they get terribly more expensive. In fact, let's unlock, yeah, you as well. Is our nobility really only that loyal? Oh well. But I can't argue with stability. I mean, I really can't argue with that. Why? Hey? Do they increase in loyalty and then immediately decrease? Oh yeah, they did. I think I will try and bump up my tax modifier here. I'm playing with all the DLCs Matty Fresh as far as I'm aware, so yes, Mandate of Heaven is active. Pretty much if Paradox puts out a Europa DLC, I'll go, ooh, maybe I should wait till it's on sale. No, I'll just buy it. I cannot click today. Go offensive. Who wants to buy condottieri here? Patana, you say? Ooh. You would actually, if I could get to you, you'd pay over the odds for that. Problem is, Bengal are a rival and they will never give us military access as such. Oh well. I have no wish to go over my relations limit to try and forge a path around through all the different nations there. So need to keep an eye on separatists. Did I not increase autonomy there? I did actually. Why so revolting? Separatism is a big part of that, but culture and intolerance is not helping, certainly. Enforce our heritage, you say? Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good, actually. Except it's not in a sense as well. Let's see. How far are we off that? We're way off that because it's not a core, mostly. Except it is now a core. So we would be off by 2%. So embracing our heritage would boost that to 0. So we still can't convert it, basically. And it would cost a huge amount because of the autonomy, in any case. Oh well, we'll just go and deal with them in our own reconciliatory way. How big are you? Nothing I'm concerned about. No leader, though. Might as well start our units walking down there, because I don't know why, but it takes a long time to move from Nikon to Patani. A long time. Ah, lovely. We'll pay our troops when they get to 90. And we've got our spy network, which means we're actually ready to go to war with Landna. This is the annoying thing about rebels. They get, you know, they rush up to about 80% and they sit there for ages. You know what? Let's just deal with it when it comes. Our truce with Pegu has ended, so we could make them a co-belligerent. However, they've also got Pagar as well, which I believe is down here. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure I want to drag in that many people. But I also want to avoid the horrendous aggressive expansion because people are already a little bit peeved at us. And I reckon taking 2 provinces from them would peeve them some more. Let's get some hard numbers on the situation. Para, whatever you are. Nope, you're not para something. I still have hay fever, so I'm going to be sneezing a lot. If I suddenly stop talking and mute, it's because I need to sneeze. 11,000, that's a wee bit more than I want to be dealing with at this particular moment. Keep those claims coming. So my alternatives are take both and just swallow the aggressive expansion. Or not. Just take one of the 2. You'll need to get a little bit away though. Whatever I need to do, whatever I'm doing, I need to pay my troops. Ah, thanks for the follow, Darkness Fury 84. So I do want to kill these guys. I really do. They are my rival, aren't they? They are. I'm going to set Malacca as the my rival before I go to war with them. Tongu as well. Alright. Can take Chayafum. They will call in Pegu and Tongu. I'll call in Daiviet, promising them land because they have land they want to retake anyway. It already has their increased coring costs, so there is no disadvantage to giving it back to them. What I may do is punch Champa back out because that will... that's a thought. I could punch them out of them for karma, or I could take one of their lands and release them as a vassal, which might be the better way of doing it. It just might. Sneezing is great. Oh well, enough prevaricating. And yeah, we're not going to make Pegu a co-belligerent here. Right. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. They have all but... Ooh, they have 1 fort. Great. Now, manpower is looking okay for the moment. But the attrition around here is going to be... well, okay. There's only 1 tropical province. 2 tropical provinces. You know what? The terrain map mode might be able to tell us. 3 tropical provinces. Mostly hills. I say tropical, I mean jungle. And tropical. Okay. Jungle and tropical. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to send my elephants away. You've got attach on, that's great news. And let's take it off speed 4 because speed 4 is... Oh, you do have a fort with no garrison. And I might be able to get there. I just might. Yes, I might. That's great news. Probably should have checked that before I declared war. Stay there, please. Take that fort. Okay, so there is a bunch of tropical around here, even if it's not jungle. So I need to be careful about that. You have a great foreshock leader, so let's get moving. Bagu received a gift from Malacca. Now this, although it's saying minus 42%, should flip to ours when we succeed. Ooh, your army is down there. Right, let's not charge face first into that. Question is where Viet's army is. They did have an army before, but they don't now for whatever reason. I am not loving this. They're going that way, fortunately. Can you go? You can't, you're locked in. Yeah, well. I will ravage them anyway. There we go. Win the siege, win the battle, condense the men. And get the main bulk of our army down here. Stay here. You are raising a bit of a larger force here. I will need to do... I took my eyes off the prize there. We gave them a good fight. We can't... Well, we can't really escape here. That's problematic. That's very problematic because they can just come right back and slap us. What's the boat situation? Not very many enemy boats spotted. We really have 10 cogs, we can get our troops out of there. Dunkirk style. I should pay a bit more attention to fighting my main enemy here. They're certainly the biggest competitor in the region at the moment. Okay. If you are raising a bit of an army, I think it's worth rolling up a general since we've just teched up anyway. Not bad. Not bad. Actually pretty good. Ah, yeah, here they come. There's sweet hee-haw I can really do about this. We will get a tick back, but we've got nowhere to run. Unless I run through Prom and Ava. Oh well. Can only ask for access and hope. Puts us over our limit. We still can't escape that way for some reason. Why? It's blocked by hostile fort, of course. Oh well. We're gonna get minced here. Unless... Well, I mean, I can save myself, but it really doesn't help the rest of the army, I guess. Oh. You're on your own. Oh, the whole... What? Where'd the rest of the army go? Because they're attached to me, did that... It did not. Well. I thought I'd saved them, but I hadn't, so... Goodbye, Arakan. I appreciate your sacrifice. Yes. You're walking into my well-laid trap here. I would like to fight you. Of course, this is going to be hell on our units here until we can back them up. And it's going to be a long time till we can back them up because I need to wait till they're locked in, otherwise they'll just go, nope, not attacking them. There we go. Right, you guys go there and then there. You guys go there and then there and then there. Yeah, good enough. These guys are going to rise up. I can feel it in my bones. Oh well. It's going to be a long time. They're going to have to hold out for many days that they won't. They will die. Ah, okay. So they did hold out. That's rather nice because that gives them the crossing and terrain disadvantage. It gives us the everything advantage. Our general is better. Lovely. Ruthless. Okay, fire is a bit garbage at this point, but I'll take it certainly. No. No. Okay, let's have a think about this. I dissuade you from moving. Then march on you. You will probably be caught by the first guy I sent there. Too many people moving here. You actually won't, so let's move you here and stop you moving again. Then I need to chase you because you're going to stack up with these guys over here, which is not what I want really. Yeah, you can't get there, of course. Oh. Do we do what we can here? This is where I find out I've horribly misjudged it and they actually do get there. No, they don't. I don't like you running in that direction though. Please run up this way and not over this way. Oh, hello, Pagoo. Nice of you to join us. Thanks for the wishes, Matty. I should be streaming tomorrow. I try and stream every morning. It's because it is morning here. I don't know where you're from, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Take care now. Why are you just standing there doing nothing? Why are you just standing there doing nothing? Get over there. You stay there and help with that siege. You, other guy, other elephant guy, get over there. Manpower looking a little bit not good, but we have ways of dealing with that. Well, we don't really. We're losing money even not with not having any mercs. Oh well. Ah, forcing my boats out, Pagoo. Very clever. Very clever. Well, it would have been if you'd been poised to kill them, but you weren't. Yeah, Lanzhang is falling back. Can I get there? I don't know if I can. A big old fort down here as well, annoyingly. Big old fort. Diviate, you gonna raise some troops anytime soon? You're probably not because of these forts. Probably saying, I can't afford it. Which is fair enough. I can understand that. Oh boy. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, let's actually get our transports out there. Don't think they're gonna sail out. You guys hang fire here for now. Ah, Lanzhang. Lanzhang and Lanzhang. And a bit more Lanzhang. Oops, not there, please. Yeah. The numbers are not really in my favor here. Not by a long shot. See what we can do. Unfortunately, we can't even get there before they get their tick of morale and men. Oh, no, no, no. Hold your horses. Well, your elephants. Ah, excellent. You just keep moving in that direction, Pagoo. That is... gonna say ideal. Mind you, Pagoo are tech not 5, whereas we are tech 5. I wonder if we could just slap them silly in a straight up fight. I like to think that we could. I'd like to think that we could do it before Tungu come down and throw their lot in as well. It's risky, but I do like taking risks. Because the manpower situation is not entirely sustainable here. So I need to do something. Now what I do need to do is I need to fabricate more claims here. Yikes. Get more claims down there. These numbers are just going to get further in our disfavor. Yeah. What the heck. They won't start moving till I'm locked in. They know the same tricks that I do. terrain penalty will hurt us. Boy, that manpower. Let's just pretend that doesn't exist. Figures. Just kill them quickly. Hoping the extra fire damage will help as well. I need better rolls than that. Oh, that's looking better. Not good enough to get them killed before they get here, though. Should be the main thing. Oh, maybe. Morale damage is excellent. Oh, excellent. You get there when... Oh, and the battle even finished before the tick of the month. So I'm just going to let you get a tick of reinforcement, merge you up, and slaughter them. Nice. I mean, it's hurting the manpower, of course, but yeah, you take those penalties and we will beat you even harder. Lovely. That is exactly what I like to see. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Here's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to de-siege this province. I'm going to stick 1,000 and change on a boat. When is that being built? 21st of October. September, October. November, too long. I'll leave 1,000 odd here. March you towards the fort with another 1,000 odd here. No need to put Tongu under siege long because they won't be building more troops because they'll be at or near force limit anyway. Great. Of course, they are going to immediately try and rebuild their army down here. I need this to fall so I can march down and prevent them from doing just that. We can bump up the speed a little here. Great. I do need 9,000 to siege here, unfortunately. Can you get to there, I wonder? Actually, I don't need your access anymore. Nor do I need promes. Also, while we're thinking about it, let us get one of our spare, when they become such, diplomats onto not threatening countries, outrage countries. In fact, let's get our other spare diplomat onto looking at what this is going to do to our aggressive expansion. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, I guess we can only take one here. Particularly if we want to take a few borderlands here. Maybe Panduranga, so we've got Reconquest for next time. Also, you should really be Diviet's occupation. So I can give them these back. That's nice. This should still be revolting for Lanzhang, and if I release Champa, it might defect back to them. Probably won't, but it might. Ah, excellent, you're free. Good news. You get there in 2nd of October, you get there a lot later. A lot later. That's fine by me. You get down there. Also, you get on that, even to stop them making more units quickly. Oh, I see. Maybe I saw the wrong month. Maybe it was this November instead of October. Whatever the reason. Only need 6,000 to siege there, fortunately. Oh, I can get there. How can I get there? Ah, boats. No thank you. Get sieging. Ah, there they go. Right, might as well de-siege these guys. Mightn't I? Get off there, please. I need these boats. Dive yet? I'd actually prefer you were... Oh, that's fine. I de-sieged these in the wrong order, and they're just going to be re-sieged anyway. They're finally making progress on that siege. Oh. Ming, you must love me by now. Yeah, very high trust. Not really sure how I can benefit from that, but I'm sure I'll think of something at some point. Need to deal with you at some point as well, Patani separatists. Manpower dwindles ever further. Prestige is fine. Arakan will be happy that I saved their lands. We are going to go into lone territory very soon here. Take that manpower modifier. Right. Now, why did I want these men and these boats? Oh, I know why I wanted the boats. I know exactly why I wanted the boats. Oh, right, we're already blockading. I don't need these boats. I really don't need these boats. Get the men home. Now, why do I have Ligori separatists? They were my, Alright, okay. Ah, Arakan, welcome back. Oh, yeah. No. Wonder if I could get a decent enough force that I could retake their capital. You know, I probably could. I probably could. I need this to fall a bit faster, though. Excuse me. If I'd thought about that in advance, I'd have had units ready there to move on once they moved off. But it would have taken a month to march anyway, so the garrison would have slightly refilled at the very least. Tongu, how keen are you to be in this war? I can't tell because I've got no diplomats. I don't really want you targeting Malacca is the thing. target someone else. Someone around here. Neighbouring countries, maybe? If I put you back, what will you go for? He'll just go back for Malacca, never mind. Neighbouring countries it is. I find these automatic diplomats very useful. Because you can just set them and forget them more or less if you're doing something over the long term. Oh boy, we are nearly tapped out in manpower. And nearly tapped out in money, so I'm going to have to get rid of these mercs, unfortunately. And I'll get rid of this fort as well. Yep. Oh. Like to avoid taking loans if possible, but hey-ho. Traders. That's a dilly of a pickle. I do want that long-term local development cost down. That's going to really hurt the corruption though. Let's get our root out corruption right down. Huh. That actually works quite nicely. Just sit at one corruption for a wee while. The reason I want to keep the oh, hello. Very clever. Very clever. Oh no, not that clever. I want to have that modifier there for a while. Where did what? What province did that happen to? The reason I want the long-term reduction in development cost is I would like to spawn institutions, because it'll take forever for them to get here and we'll fall way behind in tech. What I really should have done is seen whether it was in a province that had reasonably cheap development anyway. That would have been the sensible thing to do. Ming traders. It'll be this one, tributary trading port. So, still costing 61 to develop. Okay, fine. I can stack an edict on top of that, but it's going to be cheaper to do this elsewhere. Yeah. Those are not cheap looking numbers. Oh well. It is what it is. You're going to hopefully fall sometime soon. You're going to hopefully fall sometime very soon. I can just murderize the rest of these guys. So I need to go and deal with these guys at some point before they defect. That's fine. You have enough numbers that I don't think they would attack us. They might, though. I need to get you back there to blockade. Come on. Come on. 1 in 14, 1 in about 3. Or 4. Yeah. Excellent news. Most excellent. Right. We can afford another general, because we're nowhere near our next Miltech anyway. Good enough. In you go. You get there on the 18th. You get there on the not 18th, so let's not have that. Mostly throwing Sukkotai's troops in here. We are very short on cavalry, annoyingly, but gotta do what we've got to do. We also need to get our boats out of here because they're going to be pushed out of port. Or we could get our other boats in, I suppose, would be the other option. Excellent. So that's that. You get out of there. Alright, that's not our land. Whoops. I'm going to need a wee bit more than that, actually. Please leave this guy as well. Actually, I wouldn't. Yeah, well, I probably would. Good. Good, 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 good. In fact, some might say not too shabby. Just need to wait for Pegu to fall. Now, the thought occurs that rather than taking this province for myself, I can take the fort in Arakan's name, which would be more sensible than trying to siege down this horrible tropical fort every war. Oh yeah. Why are we losing money here? Reinforcements. Oh, Midas touch. That came at a very opportune time for loans and the avoidance thereof. You're sitting there, huh? Yeah, that might make more sense. In fact, let's take a couple of you guys. Get you doing sensible things while we wait. You're going to try and slink your way into the northern lands here. Let's not have that happen. Ah, there we go. And our boats are backed up. Great. They lost a boat, we did not. That's what I like to see. Right, we need a diplomat back. Oh, you've just switched to Malacca as well. Oh well. That's great. That is just lovely. I do want to de-siege the rest of your lands though, because that will make you a little bit happier with me. Unless that caps out at 25, of course, in which case there's absolutely no point in liberating your provinces. Speaking of liberating provinces, where did that stack go? In fact, speaking of speaking of dragging everyone who is attached to me, it's not a half bad idea. Yeah, it is capped, of course. Yes. No, Tongu, you don't want out. Oh well. But I am going to Tongdu. Oh, where are you going, Sukhothai? Where are you going? Because I don't have attach on here anymore. I'm going to attach here, please. Oh, there you are. There you are. I want you to attach here, and then I want to send these guys to go and deal with those. Mong Pai is at war with Tongu as well? So they are. Well, their loss is my gain, as they say. You go down and deal with those rebels, please. You get on there and progress that siege, please. How many do you need? Only 3,000. No need to tax yourself. You can go home. Probably reduce our everything maintenance for now. Oh, you are... No, you're not desieging up here. That's fine. I can kill them and then I can decrease my maintenances. Maintenances. I don't want to peace out just yet. Please catch them before they get all their morale back. Goodbye. Excellent. Go home. But first, murderize these guys. That's where they detach after I'm locked in. I've got such a cynical view of this game sometimes. Really, you can be mothballed. Try and save us some money here. Discoveries. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got the Siege of Tongu. That's great news for our treasury. Or it's at least news for our treasury. News, everyone. You're not in a trade node that I care about, so steering trade is pointless. Just Tongu, because I have made the mistake of piecing out what I thought was a minor and it was actually the war leader before. Let's not do that. Lovely. Home you go. We're still... Oh, jeez, yeah. Just hold your horses for a minute here. Thank you. In fact, I could hold my horses for even longer and get Daiviet in on this as well. In for a penny, in for a killing all my rebels pound. Come on, Daiviet. Ugh. Don't want to be dealing with more rebels at the moment, particularly when they already want to rise up. Arakan? Ugh, people are just dribbling in at this point. I think we have the numbers to defeat a few separatists. Certainly have the cavalry on our side here. Hey, Daddy. Daddy 501Q8. That's an interesting name. Oof, that's doing a number on people who are fortunately not me. The achievement is White Elephant. That is a good question. Let's just pop the achievement up right here. White Elephant will be under W for white. Or to be under T for the White Elephant. Yeah. So, as Ayutthaya, all of Indochina and Burma as core provinces, 75 of those to go, and we've done 10 of them. Unfortunately, you can't move this achievement window in any way that I can see, so I'm going to have to zoom right out and kind of mouse over it. And that you can why am I pointing at the screen? You can't see me pointing at the screen. You can see that the provinces kind of stretch up all the way into Mongkawang. They stretch up into the north there. Which is fine. And you can also see, well, you may or may not have been able to see, but we also need one of Bengal's provinces. Bengal have a few strong allies, so we won't be going for them anytime soon. I'm then going for Hisenway because of Unify China, okay. Hisenway are down here though. Yeah, Hisenway are down here. Yeah, just stop at this province, please. Although, we do have a claim. They're all very willing to join in, annoyingly. And our aggressive expansion is going to be painful after this anyway. Right, as soon as this falls, we can peace out, because we've been sitting at 100% for a while. I'm surprised we haven't got a call for peace. Right, Pagoo, I choose you. Oh, right, yeah, I've already said war reps, haven't I? So if I do that, Coalition is unhappy because they're non-co-belligerents and you get 50% extra aggressive expansion for such things, but Arakan, I think you'd like this province, wouldn't you, Arakan? Oh, I see. Negotiate with the right person. I've just finished saying that I sometimes don't do that. All money, all war reps. We get most of that. Could say enforce military access so I can walk all the way through. But nah. It's one less fort we have to deal with next time. Probably going to cripple Arakan because they probably don't have the money to pay for it, but never mind. I could have taken it in my name and torn it down, would be the other option, but hey-ho. But nah. Speaking of... Okay, we can't really say speaking of nah because we're not at war with Lan now, or war with Lan Zhang, but hey-ho. Speaking of Zhang, this is what I plan to do. Give a couple provinces back to Dai Viet. Take Panduranga, so we can release Champa, because that is the primary nation of Cham. We can release. As a result, we won't have a connection unless we took Tai Nguyen instead, which may be worth doing actually. No point in having a vassal we can't get to. Khmer has claims, but we don't worry about Khmer. Take all of these. Yeah, it's probably going to be slightly less painful. Oh, that aggressive expansion is very painful. Yeah. These are all my claims, though.